Hello everyone, and welcome back. Finally gonna head up to the tent. It's been quite a while. I'm gonna go up this morning and Melissa will come up tonight after work. I have a few stops to do on my way up. I just stopped right here at the artesian well and filled up 2 of my 6-gallon blue water containers and the clear one that we use inside. So I'm gonna head that way. I might stop off and see my grandson. I'm waiting for Samantha to message me back here and see what I'm going to do. But eventually I'm going to make it up there. Well, she got back to me, so I'm going to head up and see my grandson, see Samantha, see my granddaughter, and then eventually loop around and make it up to the tent. I can't imagine what the traffic is like here. Like this is going to be Labor Day weekend. So like tonight when people are coming up here to go up the North Shore, and this is road construction, so they get it down to 1 lane going through the actual tunnel. I bet it's just horrible. Well, I got to see little Archer and Rose and Samantha. Talk to them for a little bit. Now it's time to head to the tent. Everything looks pretty good in here. A little bit of mouse sign up here. You can tell there's been some storms. When I get this dust like this, it's from everything blowing so hard at it. And I get this down here on the rug. Everything's in pretty good shape. That lake is looking a little weedy on this end. Another month and that'll all pretty much be gone. Oh, for food up here, I brought a lot of food up just because for Melissa, like, once she gets up here, she has a great time. But getting up here is like, there's so many things you can do at home, you know? So just like when I bring my kids hunting when they were kids, I just make sure we have a lot of food so no matter what we feel like, we can eat. I got a couple of different burgers. I'll cook a couple up for lunch. I brought some pre-made chicken wings. 2 different kinds of those. French fries. I don't know what it was we're going to have with those. Maybe if we did a fish fry, but I don't know that we're going to. A couple pounds of ground beef. It hurts to buy the beef right now because we just brought our steer in to get processed last 2 Thursdays ago, so in about a week we'll get it back and we will no longer have to pay these high beef prices. That's lunch meat for Chunky's medication. Sour cream. head of lettuce. I'm going to leave that out. That's for on the burgers. And Melissa said maybe it just wants to have sandwiches sometimes. It doesn't always have to be cooking up these big meals. So I got sandwich meat. I did bring up one chuck roast, brats, cheese, more lunch meat, turkey. French onion dip. I brought up a lot of chips. Spinach dip. Jalapeno artichoke. I won't eat that with jalapeno in it, but she likes it. So does her son. A couple of tomatoes. I'll just leave them out. And a couple of cucumbers. They're all from the garden. I bought a gallon of milk. It's been a long time since I bought milk, but I didn't want to bring it in a glass container. I brought up some bacon. We had that in the fridge. I don't know why. Cheese. And some of Melissa's homemade butter right there from Mesa's Cream. Oh man, I gotta fit this in there. That should do it. I brought the hamburger up and then you know what I need to do? It's 12:30. I need to put a couple of burgers on. Let them cook while we're putting away the rest of the stuff. I've never had this kind of patty before. It doesn't look like there's much in there that's hamburger, but let's see. That barbecue has seen her days, I tell you that. I've even replaced those burners before. Different kind of chips. Bread and hamburger buns. Nutty Buddies, crackers, bananas, more chips, more kinds of dip. These are kind that don't need to go in the fridge. Well, they have to go in the fridge once they're open, but cookies, mayonnaise, some movies. Oh yeah, so I got hamburger helper in case we wanted to do that. Melissa really just likes doing dishes up here because the sink is so small. And so I bought this tub because that's what she does at home when she's washing her bottles. I mean, we have a regular sink, but she has these bottles that she makes her kefir and stuff in. And then she uses one of the bins, so more cookies, barbecue sauce, even though I'm pretty sure I have. I thought I had one of these up here. I do over here. It's like my favorite barbecue sauce, and it's just like a Kraft hickory smoke. Cost $1.98 for a bottle, so it's even cheap. I got some candy. And some canned veggies. And what was this? Oh, if we wanted to make chili. We're not going to be up here that many days, but a lot of the stuff can carry over to deer hunting. Baked beans. I got kidney beans, and I don't usually, I buy tomato sauce and tomato paste in the beginning of the season, but I couldn't remember if I did this year, and I didn't think that I did. And I don't see it. And normally I don't use it, but it's nice to have it here in case you're going to make chili or something like that. And then if not, I just bring it home in the fall and we have it. Does this thing have anything left in it? Still smells good. And then just some green beans, mixed vegetables, oh, diced tomatoes. I knew I had vegetables up here already.
Got a telegram for you, Marshal. Thought I'd better get her over here to you myself.
Those burgers were this Dano's seasoning burgers. I did not like them. No, I am not going to be buying that. I'll make some when Melissa's up here and see what she thinks, but I don't know what that underlying taste is, but you know, I had a hard time getting that second one down. Well, the boat motor ran at first and then it stopped. I could not get it to start. Pulled, it started and quit. And then I noticed there was some trouble with that gas line. The gas line from the tank to the ball is getting very old. So anyway, I cut some of it off, got it fixed. But still, and never with this, I don't understand it, when I pump the ball, never can I get it to like pressure up. It's always been that way. Maybe they're always that way with boat motors, I don't know. But anyway, I was just about to give up. I was even looking on Facebook Marketplace to see if there's any boat motors for sale, but I gave it another shot here, and now it's been running for probably 6-8 minutes, but that's as low as the idle will go. It's a little fast for, I mean, it'll be fine. I'm just going to let that run for a while. I mean, the impeller's working fine, water's coming out. I'm just going to let it run for a while. But I did take out my trolling motor, Have not used that in a few years. It was tucked around the corner there. And then the only battery I've got up here is the one that I use for the shower. And I have it charging now. It said it was at 65%. So I think I'll haul that along, because that would get me home faster than trying to paddle with one paddle. My other option is to canoe it, which is fine. Canoeing isn't bad unless I want to go on the other side of the lake. That gets to be a long paddle. Save that for duck hunting. Plus, the only canoes, we have Melissa's kayak up here. I don't have a stable canoe like my duck hunting one up here. I would have to go over to my dad's, and he has some of those very expensive Kevlar ones that weigh, it's like a 17, 16, 18 foot canoe that weighs 38 pounds or whatever. And they work great, but you get two people and your fishing gear in there, and they're just not as stable as my duck hunting canoe. Hopefully the boat motor will work, and if not, the trolling motor will work. I used to have two of those up here, and now I think I've got one back at home, so hopefully that one right there works. I don't even know if that's hooked up on there right. I don't have it clamped down. That works just fine. It's kind of nice being up here right now and having to solve problems, mainly with what do you have here that you can work with, that doesn't have to do with cows, chickens, pigs, none of that stuff. And for here, you can't just run up to L&M. I'm a long ways from the nearest town, so you got to do with what you've got, or else you're going to be gone for a couple of hours. I'll have to message Zachary, because I think he said that there was a screw on the carburetor. Because remember, I brought it home, I cleaned the carburetor. There was that little plastic thing on the inside that I put the correct way. And I thought he said that there was a idle screw on there. I'll have to ask him and see. I hate to tinker around with it, but right now when you slam that thing into reverse, that motor doesn't have, when you put it in reverse, it keeps the propeller and everything from kicking up. That one doesn't have it. And one time I brought it in years ago to get that fixed, and they said that it was so much work to fix that with such an old motor that it wasn't worth it. And I don't think that they wanted to do it. So when I kick it into reverse, I always put my arm or my chest against it to keep it from kicking up when you initially kick it in. And now it's really going to have some kickback because it's revved up so high. I've watched that tree die slowly for the last 15 years. Last year it still had one branch that was green. And this year now, nothing got green on it. So, I mean, it's pretty rotten. It was definitely time for it to come down. Well, Melissa just got home and she's packing her stuff up. So hopefully she can be out of there within. She didn't pack anything last night. She was doing other things. But when I was stopped at the store, these are maple blueberry meat sticks. Normally I don't like anything like this, but I had to try it. It's okay. Tastes like something you'd like when you have your sausage at the restaurant and your syrup from your pancake gets on your sausage. That's kind of what it tastes like. Right now it's what, 67 outside and 67 inside, so I know that eventually Melissa's going to want me to fire that up. You got to be careful like this time of year though, because if you put in a piece of hardwood, you might cook yourself right out of the tent. So keep it light with some pine, just enough to heat it up in here, and then leave it so the walls will warm up enough. I was just talking to Melissa on her ride up here, and she just went into the cell phone dead zone, so she will be here in about 1 hour. I think I'm going to start the stove in the tent, and then I'll start the fire out here. There's a lot of sapwood in there. That's burning hot too. I took a picture of this mushroom and put it on the Minnesota Mushroom Foragers page or whatever and asked what it is. And so far I think I've gotten, I don't know, 19 or maybe more than that responses, and everybody said this is a lobster mushroom. Really delicious, and there's a whole bunch of them popping up all over. I think Melissa should be here within the next 15 to 20 minutes. Just put some more wood on the fire. This one in here, I closed it down, but her tea water was all ready. So I made her tea, give it time to cool down. Melissa! They knew where they were going. When did they start to get excited?
They didn't.
Really?
No, they were just along for the ride. That was a long gravel road.
Was it? You got here almost right, just like when you said.
Yeah.
But was it pretty not real bumpy?
Yeah, it was fine.
Huh.
But it kept trying to make me turn
Oh, it did.
and like go down these, you could tell, non-traveled roads.
Oh, yeah. Just trying to get you back up.
Chunky! Oh, there's a good boy. There's a good boy, Chunky. Yeah. There's my good boy, Chunky. Should be called Medicinal Road.
Really?
There was, look, I stopped. I actually stopped and backed up.
Back door, I see, full of eggs. It was sitting right here, right there.
What do y'all think? Are you happy? Are you happy? Are y'all hungry?
I doubt it. They're probably wanting to run around.
Are you hungry?
It's really weird that over here, there's one maple tree growing. I've never seen a maple tree on this property. Oh, you see a whole bunch that we drove. Oh yeah, here was one. I forgot about that. There used to, oh yeah, there was a bunch around the fire.
Alright.
I find that kind of fun. I don't know what this was, but it would have had flowers on it. He didn't have any issues. I mean,
Asking how Mesa was and asked did the bull caps go to their spots without an issue.
oh, did you? Yeah. Look what happened to the two black she had. Slip and go down, and it's like, so this is one of these that's straight up and down. Luckily, I just pushed it and it went over. So. Joni already took your spot.
She ran in and took my spot.
So where do you want to feed?
Chunky's over here. Here you go, Chunky. Annie can be over there. Joni
Annie.
can be right here. Come here, Joni.
Annie!
Here, Joni.
Here
Come
you
on.
go.
Here you go, Joni.
It's a really nice night tonight. Cold enough so the bugs aren't out. Melissa, she took Brandon, her son, out to eat today at Pedro's Mexican in Cloquet. So she just had some chips for a snack tonight, and I'm just cooking up another burger and a brat. I'm excited to get out there and do some fishing tomorrow, see if anything's biting. Sometimes August can be really awesome, but we're at the end of August right now, so it's kind of iffy. I mean, we'll catch some fish, but in the springtime we nail them, and there's a time in August here when you can nail them, but I'm not sure this is the right time. Anyway, I'm excited to get out there though.
The dark man! He's coming! He's closer now!
They all go in this dream and they all dream the same thing. Like, they all go see her.
Part 2, or whatever it said. Well, it's 5 minutes to 11. Melissa's reading a book and we're just about to go to bed, letting the dogs out for the last time. Chunky's still lollygagging. The other two are back in. Tomorrow will hopefully be a great day. What are you sniffing over there, Chunky?
What is it?
Took a while to get the pump primed up. You know, those things are supposed to be used all the time, and I can't even remember if I think we used it on opening fishing. but they need to be used more. Now I need to pump it more to get the water to run clear. It's cloudy right now, but at least it still works. I like to check that a few times a year, and then make sure that you lift the handle up before winter so that all the water can drain down and nothing freezes and breaks. Those the rubbers in there, or the leathers, whatever is in this, it needs to hydrate. It was hydrating more at the end there, so it pumped real nice, but at first it was pretty loose. I tinkered around with the boat motor and got it to idle down some. It's just, there's this one piece on there, and I had to take those pieces off the carb, so when I put it back on, maybe it's in just a little bit different position. I don't really know how it works, but I think I got it idled down. It started up real nice this morning. I shut it off, started back up again. We'll see what happens. I tried my hardest in there to get the polka on the radio, because last weekend or the weekend before was the first time it's been back on the air in about a little over 3 years, I think. And the station is coming back up, but they're still working on the transmitter, so they have a limited transmitter power. So I couldn't, last night I got the station for just a little bit and then it faded out. So we're still waiting. You can get it online easy enough, but I really wanted to get it on the radio because it just was such a tradition up here for so many years at the tent on a Saturday. I can get it online, but that's just streaming.
She's gonna fall in. She's gonna jump in. Look at her. Annie went in.
Did she?
I had to go to her rescue. She couldn't get out. She was panicking.
You went in the water, Annie? Now look at you, you wet mess. Well, we'll see how long that works, but it worked. That worked really good. That boat motor, it hasn't worked like that for a while. But that doesn't mean it's not going to puke out on me. I was out here earlier, took the top off, and was adjusting. Like it's going to be a warm one today.
Yeah, it does.
It was like 9 o'clock. I looked out there, and it's like the water was just perfect. You could hear them. Well, it's 20 minutes after 11, so I think we're just going to cook up some burgers on the grill for lunch. Maybe have burgers and chips. Gonna have a banana or something if we want. And then we're going to go out fishing. Melissa was up earlier, then she went back to sleep, and now she's been up for a while. I'm looking forward to going fishing, and there's not much wind, so I'm excited about that, but I don't know about the time of day. I don't think, I'm not going to just do the Dano burgers today, so I'm going to cook one of them up. And what are these here? Market sized seasoned Angus beef patties. Normally the kind that I get are they no name the steakhouse seasoning ones, but I get them at Super One, and this time I did all my shopping at Walmart because I wanted to pick up some clothes and a couple other things. So anyway, I didn't get the kind we usually get. I'm also going to slice up one of these and cook it up in a little butter just to see what it tastes like. I brought up a chunk of the homemade butter that Melissa makes from Mesa's Cream.
Get back at the kind of people who leave a man to die in a jail cell. Oh, I can't.
Oh, she turns into a bad person, I think.
No,
Yeah, she
I told the wind, like when it came so cold, I told the window and I'm gonna try to put on my face so they can put my.
Oh, we are right now?
Yeah, it was right here.
Huh. Yeah, just a little one.
Yay!
It felt bigger than that with them weeds, but Melissa gets one. Well, we were out there for a while, caught 6 or 7 fish, threw them all back. There was one nice one that we didn't have the net with us, and it got off. And then we came back here. We've hung out here for about an hour, hour and a half, just fed the dogs, and now Melissa and I are going to go back out because now it's a little after 6, so closer to prime time. We'll see what happens. That sounded like thunder. Now I won't do it again when I got the camera going.
Of course not.
There we go.
Oh, did you hear that over there? Nice. Stuff is in there. Making slow-mo video.
Oh, really?
Getting ate up. Yeah, something is really, really wrong with us having no mosquitoes in the house. Because
I would like to put that in to listen to that night too. It's probably 10 minutes after 9 right now. We just went inside. The mosquitoes, well, we went in about a half hour ago. The mosquitoes got really bad out here, and they're not bad right now, but they are right by the door of the tent when I came out here. So we're just in there talking. It's warmer tonight than it was last night. By this time last night, it felt pretty chilly out, but it doesn't tonight. I think in total today we were between 8 and 10 fish, and we could have easily kept at least half of them. But, you know, usually we just wait till they're a little bit bigger, and we're not in any hurry to keep any fish. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. Hopefully we can get out a little bit earlier tomorrow. We'll see.
I was. Aren't you gonna drink your wine, Harold? Flag told you how to get into my house.
Good morning, everybody. 58 degrees. No wind. It rained some overnight, a couple of times. In fact, the power even went out about 4:30 for maybe a half hour or so. All the fans went off in there. We always sleep with fans, so both Melissa and I woke up. Nice morning. I just came over to my folks' place. I wanted to see this railing right here. Last year that tree fell down during that storm and it was completely broken. So he said he had it finished now and he was going to paint it next time he comes up here. Got a pretty plumb out there. Ah, you gotta be kidding me. Well, I decided to come out just to see if the fish are biting, and they're really not. I got a few ticks and one pretty hard hit right at the boat, but I think that my fishing reel, after all these years, is finally dying, my bait caster, because the thing that goes when you reel, this thing is supposed to go back and forth, and it distributes it evenly on the reel, and now it's just stopping on the one side. Now it goes over. Now it's doing okay. It would stop on whatever side, like right there, see? As soon as it has a little drag on it, it just stays on one side. But luckily, Zachary bought me a new reel, and I've just been waiting for this one to die off. It's been getting louder and louder. I don't understand why it does that. Because I casted it a couple times and it bird's nested on me the one time. It's like that hardly ever happens to me. It did when I first got a bait caster. That first year is kind of a learning experience, but well, I did not have my other reel up here. I put it back into the fish house camper so it would stay safe. I brought it up here opening fishing. And the thing that I like about this one here is it has like a 5.3 or a 5.4 to 1 gear ratio. People always say you retrieve too fast. No, I have to retrieve fast so it doesn't drop down into the weeds, and that's how I like it. This one here is a 6, what was this one? 6.2 to 1. And it's just a little fast for me, but at least it's not like most of the open face reels and everything are 7.2 or whatever they are. So anyway, I did use this one for a long time. I'm going to peel some of this line off. I can see I've got this spool super full, and then I'll cut it off. I don't know what I have on here. I always use braided nylon and at least 30-pound test, I think, so I'm going to pull some of this off, put a new leader on it. I think I'll leave that on for right now and just take this off. I'm heating up these pre-cooked chicken wings, and I have French fries in the oven inside the tent.
Pretty good.
Did you try both of them?
Yeah.
Well, it finally finished raining, and now we're not going to go out fishing. Now the boat would be soaked. I haven't even looked to see how much water is in it. Oh no, it's still raining again. Out on the lake, it's raining. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm watching 6 geese out there. Yeah, it kind of changed everything for our afternoon fishing. I think it's only like, I don't know, 24 or 26 days until waterfowl season opens. I'd definitely be having some goose. I was just going to fire up the charcoal, but Melissa and I are going to buzz the loop. I want to see if I see any chaga on any birch trees. And then when I come back, I'll start up the grill. Might as well do something because we're not going to go fishing. As high as the lake is, I thought that this would be higher.
Yeah.
They must have a beaver dam back in that spot where we fish that's pretty built up.
Like the release of some kind of toxin out
Probably
there.
is. It's not fog anymore.
Oh,
What you see?
that's a picture.
Oh, with the moon
No.
and the fog? You're the picture taker. We got a woodcock flying in front of us, and then it lands again. So now we try to get around it. Did it finally? There.
Finally let us go.
Yeah, or maybe it run underneath your tire.
Oh, shut up.
get some dirt put in that hole. That thing gets deeper and deeper like the one in our driveway did. I'm going to cut up a chuck roast, and that won't take long to cook because it'll just be strips. And throwing on some potatoes. We drove that loop. It took a little longer than we thought it would.
Let's go to town. Let's go there. How about the ruins? You want to see the ruins, my friend? The radio station. We need to go there. Posada San Marsol, one of our much very best hotels.
I don't understand what all this means.
Find out right now.
That's to build me a fire band. I will. A little one.
What is that, huh? Good morning, everybody. I think we'll end up just picking stuff up, get the boat in and everything, and head home sometime this morning. Get some time back at home on this 3-day weekend before the regular week starts. They're talking about possible snow up here. Well, today is Monday. And Wednesday, they're saying there could be some just like flurries up here. It's hard to believe today is supposed to get to 74. But then it's going to get chilly. Almost everything is cleaned up. I have to vacuum, wash the table. I let Melissa sleep this morning. She hasn't felt good the whole entire weekend, so that's why instead of, like, she thought we were going to go fishing today this morning, and she's just been eating ibuprofen like candy, and she just doesn't feel good. So it's like we might as well get out of here, get home for lunch, or it'll be after lunch now. But so almost everything is done. Okay, everyone. Well, thanks a lot for watching. It was nice to get up here and get away and get to the tent for a couple days, do a little bit of fishing. Hunting season is coming up now, so there'll be more trips to the tent. Stay tuned. Taking this dirt road back for part of it because they're doing all that road construction on the main road that goes up. I have never driven this road, and I've been coming up here since, what, 1980? I would have rather driven this road than the other road all day long. I mean, no cars. It's pretty smooth. The detour that they have set up for that road construction, you can actually drive through now, but they're grinding tar and stuff. But they had it completely closed off for a few weeks, and it's like 53 or 56 mile detour. So this is like 4 miles. It's not that big of a deal. We just stopped at a huge patch of mullein back there, and Melissa collected a bunch of the leaves. She says that she thinks there's a bigger one up here. So when we came up, I went over and saw Archer, and Melissa came up later that night, so I didn't go up this way. So she got to drive on this road already. See you guys on the next video.